What's up guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and today in this video we're diving into a product that is sure to level up your laptop productivity game. Today we're diving into the Kefeya P6 dual laptop screen extender. This is a 14-inch full HD setup that basically turns your laptop into a portable dual monitor workstation. If you're somebody like me who edits videos endlessly, plays games on the go, or you're just somebody that wants some extra screen real estate when you travel, this right here is one of the coolest plug and play upgrades you can get. So let's unbox this, let's take a look at the layout as well as design of this product, and then we'll demo this, test it out, and see what it really has to offer us. All right, let's go ahead and start opening this up. So inside we have first off a user guide right here. We're going to quickly just kind of comb through this just to see what it offers. So we have some great diagrams, walks through everything that is included in here. We get multiple cables here. Looks like some USB-A's to USB-C cables. We have an HDMI cable here as well. And we have images that actually help us to set everything up on here, make our connections, and get this up and running. So I love how thorough this is. Also walks through settings adjustments on here. So if you want to expand your screen, if you want to duplicate your screen, it walks you through exactly how you can go ahead and arrange everything on your PC. So we're going to set that aside. We also have a quick start guide here, which basically does the exact same thing. And now here is the unit itself. First thing I notice here is this is super lightweight right here. I'm going to set that down though. I want to see what cables are included in here. So here's all of our cables. So first off, we have a Type-C to Type-C cable. I like the fact that right here we have an angle on here, so this can plug into your monitor or your PC very easily with that right angle, 90-degree orientation. We also have a USB-A to Type-C cable right here, and then we also have a mini HDMI to regular HDMI cable. So the mini side is going to connect over to your portable laptop screen extender, and the regular HDMI is going to be what plugs into your PC. So we're going to go ahead and grab our monitor right here. So very lightweight. I've reviewed several of these laptop screen extenders in the past. This is by far one of the lightest weight options. Now this is all plastic, so we're going to check durability out here. First thing I notice here on the back though is that we have a kickstand, and it looks to be very secure, very easy to use. It goes ahead and retracts right back into the backside of the monitor. On the bottom, we have a rubber end to this too, so that's going to make it so wherever you leave this, whether you have it more upright like this, or you put it out a little bit more horizontal like that, it's going to lock itself in place. So right here you can see that it stays very stable, and when I try to slide it, it barely moves because it's gripping with that rubber on the bottom. Now the other thing worth mentioning here is that this actually turns. You can see I just turned that just like so, and we can actually pull this out, and we can set it at different increments. So take a look at the back right here. We have the ability to flip it, so we gained about, I'd say about ½ inch right there. We can get a full inch right here, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, all the way down to the bottom right here. So this just gives you extra stability with this based on the laptop that you choose to actually set this up alongside. So let's go ahead and actually turn this over, and we'll open this up. So in order to open it, it just opens up just like a book. Over here on this side, this is going to actually hug your laptop, and then this side is the actual 14-inch FHD screen. 1080p resolution on here, 60 hertz refresh rate. So let's go ahead and close this briefly. I want to see where the ports are on here. Haven't seen them yet. Oh, there they are, right there on the edge. So here's where our ports are located. So right here on the end, we have a Type-C port, we have our mini HDMI port, and then another Type-C port. So these are going to be all your connections. I like that they're easily accessible right there from the edge. And we have 3 buttons here. One is going to be our power button, and then we have a plus and minus. This is how we can adjust brightness. We can adjust and navigate our way through settings. We can also, of course, go ahead and adjust the volume on here as well. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. Let's dive into it. All right, so in order to install this today, what we're going to do is we're going to just simply slide it out like this. You can see that it opens up very easily, and this is going to secure itself right here to the backside of our built-in monitor on our laptop. So fully extend it, because mine is actually, my laptop here is actually a pretty decent size. It's the largest size that this is going to fit, in fact. And you can see it literally just hugs this beautifully. So we have this rubber stopper up here at the top that's going to sit flush across the top of your built-in laptop monitor. And then we have 2 rubber stoppers on the left and 2 on the right. This just secures everything in place so it's not going to fall off. Now if we go ahead and turn this all the way around, you'll notice that because my monitor here that is built into my laptop is a little bit larger, this does not sit on here unless we were to extend it all the way down like that. So that's where these adjustments come in handy. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and slide this down, and we'll leave it just like that. You can see that it secures the back in place. It doesn't slide on here. I'm actually trying to pull it. Because this is rubber, it locks itself in place. So let's go ahead and turn this all the way around. And there you go. This is upright. If we wanted to lay this back a little bit more, all we would do is make that adjustment on the back, and we can actually make it so it locks itself in a little bit further down. I happen to like it a little bit more vertical, so I think that is going to be the sweet spot right there. Let's see. Very nice. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull this off, and we're going to make our cable connections now to the PC and the monitor cable. So the cable we're going to use here is our Type-C cable. You can see we have the 90-degree angle end, and then we have the straight end right here. So the straight end is going to go into the PC, and my port's all the way over here on the left-hand side. So I'm going to bring this around like so, and then this is going to plug directly into the end right here, just like that. And now you can see it automatically turns on and connects over instantly. We only need one cable connection with this setup. Now, if I didn't have a Type-C, we would have to go ahead and use HDMI, but I have both of the ports available on this laptop, so you can see right now we're duplicating the exact same screen. So if I were to go in here and click on CapCut, we see it on both of these monitors. Now, if we right-click over here, we can go into Display Settings. And now what we can do is we can either duplicate these displays, which is what the default setting is, or we can go down and we can extend this so it's one larger screen, or we can go ahead and make it so they're completely different. So I'm going to actually extend these displays, and we have, let's see, we're going to keep the changes, and we can identify them. So this is one over here, this is two over there. And you see when you click identify, it tells you exactly which is which. You could rearrange these if you wanted to, but it's already gone ahead and made this perfect right out of the gate here. So we have two separate screens. We have CapCut on here. If we want to go into Internet Explorer, we can actually drag that right over here. And now we have two different screens that we can work off of. I can edit videos over here. I could jump into YouTube over here on the right-hand side. And we can go over here, we can watch videos, we can do whatever we want on two completely separate monitors.
I mean, that's a pretty hefty drop. The padding is only about 2 inches thick, and it's enough to cushion your fall, but it's certain.
All right, guys, we jumped into the Kefeya P6 portable laptop screen extender monitor, and I had a great experience with this. Now, first and foremost, this is 100% portable, super lightweight, and it breaks down very small, so you can actually throw this into a book bag and travel with this very effectively. It's not going to weigh you down, it's not going to be an inconvenience to you, and it's 100% plug and play. This goes ahead and connects itself over to your laptop of your choosing via either Type-C connection or HDMI cable connection. You saw the setup process today. It wasn't a tedious process. I didn't have to download drivers or software or anything like that. All I did was plug the Type-C cable into my laptop. The other end plugs directly into the monitor right here. It picks up the signal and it shows you the screen instantly. You can either expand your screen or you can duplicate your screen on here. We've got ourselves a 14-inch 1080p resolution IPS screen. We have built-in speakers in here. The only downside that I encountered with this product, while the picture quality is very good, the portability and durability is very good, the downside was audio. The audio is crisp and clear, but it doesn't get super loud on here. That's the only downside. Now, for me, when traveling with something like this, I would just use headphones. I'm going to use this likely in hotel rooms on the go or in airports. And both of those cases, I'm going to put headphones on because I can hear everything much better. So for me, it's not a deal breaker. It's not a problem at all. But if you're going to use this in a office setting where you want to show people that you're working alongside what you're doing. If you're a video editor and volume is a big part of this, then you may have some limitations there. You could always bring in external speakers, you could always bring in headsets and stuff like that. And it will get, relatively loud, but it's not going to get super loud and immersive. So limitations there. Now, the refresh rate on here is 60 hertz. That's not, the most impressive refresh rate by any means if you're going to be doing, AAA gaming on here. For retro gaming, perfectly fine. I played some games on here that you guys were able to see, and there's no issues whatsoever. But if you're going to play like AAA games and you're going to be, really gaming oriented, this may fall a little bit flat with some of those more demanding titles that just require a better refresh rate. So this is a great portable option, and the price point on here is super affordable. We're at $105.99 at the time of this recording, which for a portable, working monitor that gives you a dual monitor setup, I think it's great. It's going to increase productivity, and it's going to give you the ability to multitask on here. For me, video editing is a big part of it. I can work on a video, I can upload a video at the exact same time, and just multitask much more effectively with something like this. So to learn more about this product, click the link in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today, guys. On your way out, please give me a thumbs up on the video. Be sure to hit subscribe. And of course, hit me up in the comments and let me know how you would use the Kefeya P6 portable laptop screen extender. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I'll see you guys on the next one.